Here's something a little different. Lulu, you're calling us from Glen Marais. You've got a positive story about Tembisa Hospital. Hi, Lulu.
Hi, yes, Bongani. This is Lulu from Glen Marais. I just wanted to share a message of hope to everyone. My helper was admitted to Tembisa Hospital. She's from Zim. She's been with us for the past 10 years. She was admitted for close to 3 weeks. She had COVID. And when she came out, we thank God that she came out alive. And when she came out, the story that she told us, and so we were so worried. We were like, how is it? Because we all have this grim ideology of our hospitals that, you know, it's terrible. People are sleeping on the floor. There's no food, you know. But she told us a different story, that, you know, she felt like she was in a hotel. She said she had 3 meals a day. Her bedding was changed every second day. The hospital staff were, you know, they took care of her quite well. It was just a different story from what I always hear. And I'm one who, when I think of a public hospital, I think, oh, Kosiam, if someone goes there, they'll probably not get attention. They'll end up dying just because they're being neglected. But the story that Auntie came back and told us was really just a story of hope that, you know what, our public services, you know, as much as they're also under pressure, working long hours, providing for people, there is still a little bit of hope and there is still goodness. And not everything is bad, because these stories are not told. All we hear, Bongani, is just the bad and the bad and the bad. And people don't tell the good stories. So this is one for me, which was a very good story that we never hear. I mean, we're always talking down about our hospitals, the nurses, the doctors, and she was only ranting and raving.
And that's so important, Lulu, because, you know, if more of our public hospitals, if that was the typical story that we were hearing about our public hospitals, more people would use them, which means it would snowball into better service and better experiences such as you've described. Thank you so much. It's easy to complain. It's easy to point out the fault and the things that are going wrong. But it really, really is nice to hear that sometimes we get it right. Lulu there in Glen Marais, a positive story about Tembisa Hospital.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions.
Your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.